Welcome back to Cablevision's Hudson News Edition. I'm Sherry Carabin. There could be another delay in Hoboken's much-anticipated World War II memorial. The memorial would be erected in Frank Sinatra Park. However, local and state officials have begun arguing over who should issue the construction permits. Councilman at Large Peter Cammarano joins me now with the details. Thank you for being here again.
Thanks, Sherry. Nice to be here again.
How long have the plans been in the works?
The plans for the World War II Memorial in Hoboken have been, they've been in the works for the better part of 5 or 10 years. This has been an ongoing process that we've actually broken ground on the project, but actually getting this project moving down the field and see things actually get built there have been jammed up by an ongoing turf battle that now is pitting the construction office against the mayor, who's supposed to issue the construction permits here. According to the construction office in Hoboken, that office doesn't have jurisdiction because apparently the property is owned by Port Authority, and therefore the city construction office cannot issue the permits.
So what's the next step?
Well, if it is property that's owned by Port Authority, and you know, this is a project that, because it has been going on for such a long time without seeing the end result yet, it's something that's of great concern to I think the entire community, but in particular the vets. What I've done today is I've put a call out to Susan Bass-Levin, who is the executive director of the Port Authority, to get to the bottom of this question of who owns this property. If it's owned by Port Authority, this really isn't rocket science. Someone should be able to say, yes, this is our jurisdiction. We're going to work with, whether it's the city, the state, Department of Community Affairs, and the state, whoever needs to come to the determination that yes, this is Port Authority property, so this agency will issue the permits, and let's expedite the process. I think that, you know, once that happens, we should be able to get this project done relatively quickly, because the architectural drawings are done. This isn't a controversial project like a tall building or a change of a use in a parcel of property, for instance, from you know, industrial or retail to commercial or residential or what have you. This is something that I think the entire community would be happy to see done. But
how long do you think it will take?
Getting Port Authority to issue a decision and get the permits issued by whatever agency has jurisdiction, I can't imagine it should take more than a couple of weeks, months at most. And the actual construction of the project shouldn't be that long at all. If everything goes as it's supposed to, and everyone does their job, and we get the permits in an expedited basis, and we can get the construction going in a timely manner, I think this whole thing should be done in less than a year. It's important, though, to get it done, because there are a lot of people who are literally waiting to the ends of their lives to see this project done, and it's important to them to see it before the end of their lives. There are veterans who, you know, the New York Times reported a couple of years ago that every day in the United States 1,000 veterans of World War II pass away. And we're reaching a point where that generation is going to be, you know, dwindling to a point where we look at World War I vets now, where there really are a rare thing. And there are people in Hoboken, veterans of World War II, who are hanging on to see this project happen. It's that important to them. And, you know, I'm reminded of my own grandfather when I speak to the vets around the city of Hoboken. My own grandfather, who participated as a U.S. Marine, first wave landings at Okinawa and Guadalcanal during World War II in the Pacific, and he died right around the time the World War II Memorial opened on the Mall in Washington, D.C., and he didn't live to get to see that up close. And there are men and women in Hoboken who literally feel that way about Hoboken's World War II Memorial. They want to see it done. It's important to them that it happen before the end of their lives. So I think that we all need to work to get that done, to pull together and get this thing done as soon as possible to satisfy that desire.
Well, thank you for joining me here today to talk about this.
Thank you, Sherry.
And the issue will be discussed further at tomorrow night's council meeting in Hoboken, which starts at 7 o'clock. We have to take a break, but stay tuned because we'll be right back.